name is Jacob Garner-Bohr. This is my introduction speech for my Speech 100 Foundations of Communications class for the University of Maryland University College. You ever seen anybody on the street begging for your money, cold, wondering to yourself how they got there, what events conspired in their life that led them to the situation they're in right then? Well, I used to be that person. Let me give you a little background on me. When I was 18, coming out of high school, I pretty much had the whole world at my hands, my fingertips. My path was pretty much laid in gold. I had a 3.9 GPA. I had a scholarship to a good school. But on my 18th birthday, my whole world got turned upside down on me. I went out the night before my 18th birthday, partied with some friends to celebrate my birthday, got a little drunk, came home thinking I was going to sleep it off the next day. Then I woke up bright and early, saw 3 police officers standing at the foot of my bed, telling me I had 5 minutes to gather my possessions and leave the premises. I was hungover, I was confused, I didn't know exactly what to do, so I tried pleading and bargaining with them to let me stay. At which point I was informed that I had 2 minutes to gather my possessions and leave the premises. So I did just that. I packed up what I could throw in my bag, I took what little money I had, and I headed out to take on the world. When I was 18, I was running with a rough crowd. Within 6 months of my 18th birthday, 2 of my friends wound up in jail. One went for 10 years, just got out about a year ago. Another one still in jail. Probably won't ever see the light of day again. If he does, it'll be when he's 60-something. And another of my friends wound up dead, all within 6 months. Well, me being on my own, with no money, nowhere to stay, forced me to rethink my life and rethink what was important to me. And I decided that the most important thing was to get my diploma. So, I did just that. I had about 5 weeks left in school, and I went and I slept in the school parking lot. And I woke up every morning, and I went to class, and I came home every night, or not home, came out every night, slept in the parking lot, and studied. My friend Mike was also homeless and down on his luck at the time, and he had a car, so we both slept in his car in the parking lot. Got harassed by the cops a few times. Once I explained my situation and they understood what was going on, though, they were nice and they were understanding. They spread the word, pretty much just leave me alone and let me do my thing. A few of them even fed me sometimes. One of them dropped by a hamburger, cheeseburger once or twice. I had one of them bring me a box of donuts. Thought that was pretty funny. But I stayed committed. I stayed hardworking. I eventually finished all my work, and I eventually graduated and got my diploma. In turn, I helped my friend Mike, who I was living with in his car, study for his GED. And just like he kept me motivated, I kept him motivated, and he eventually got his GED. After that, we sat down and we talked, and we had to decide what we were going to do. So we decided it was in our best interest to relocate and start over. So I called my father, and we needed a fresh start. And I explained the situation to my dad, and he lived in North Carolina at the time, and he told me that if I could find my way to North Carolina, he would allow me to live with him for a year to get back on my feet. So Mike and I literally went neighborhood to neighborhood, house to house, door to door, doing odd and end jobs for people. I raked yards, I cleaned gutters, I scrubbed houses, I scrubbed toilets. I did it all honestly, though. I earned an honest buck, earned every dollar I could, saved it all up, and eventually bought a ticket to North Carolina for the both of us. And it was the longest 5 days of my life. It was a long ride. I was scared, I was nervous, I was anxious, I was hungry, but we got there. And in the end, it all turned out. It all worked out for the best. Now I'm 29 years old, and I work for Computer Science Corporation. I'm under contract to the Department of Defense. My friend Mike works for an independent company. He lives in Colorado, and he makes about 65 grand a year. In conclusion, I guess Nietzsche was right. What does not kill you makes you strong. It was a horrible, horrible time in my life, but it allowed me to realize what I was capable of and what devotion and a strong willpower will do for you and allow you to accomplish in this world. So, I wouldn't change it for anything. So.